Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Hustle Warrior. In today's video, we'll be talking about 5 secret websites which you can make money from. I know you have been watching tons of YouTube videos on how to make money online and you end up not getting any side hustle for yourself. So all you have to do for me is to stick around the beginning of this video to the end, as you're going to be landing yourself a decent side hustle. And if you're also coming by my channel for the first time, or this is the first time of you coming across my video, don't forget to hit that subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get all my updates whenever I drop them. So the first website we'll be talking about here is a teespring.com. So for most of you who will be asking yourself what a Teespring is all about, Teespring is actually a platform where you get to upload your designs. Once you get to upload your designs here and set it to go live, Teespring is going to take your products and display to people who actually need them. So once they make a purchase, you will be earning a commission on it. So all you have to do is to create those designs. So started on this Teespring platform, all you have to do is to head over to the start creating here and click the start creating here, which will automatically load a page for you to sign up on teespring.com. And once this page loads, all you have to do here is to enter your name or your brand name, enter your email, and also enter your password. Once you're done with this, you are set to go and also verify that you are not a robot. So for most of you who will be asking, what are you going to be uploading? You don't have knowledge of Photoshop, or you're not a pro on using Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and other software. So all I'm going to tell you here, and the good news about all this, is that you don't have to be a pro for you to earn on all these websites I'm going to be introducing to you. So you can start as a beginner and level up to pro. So to get started on this particular website now, all you have to do here is to come over to this particular site which I'll be introducing to you. The name of the site is Match Informer. It's actually a paid site where you can sign up on a 3 days free trial and get to use it. So once you come to this website now, all you have to do is to head over to the competition checker here. So we are going to be searching for a niche that is not so competitive. So because if you are into a niche that is competitive, this will actually make your products not to be seen. Once you get to list your products, no one is going to see it and no one is going to buy it. But if you are actually in a niche that is not that wide, once you get to upload your products, Match Informer, they will be the one to display this product to people that need it, so that they will make a purchase and you will get to earn some commission in any of the purchase made on your design. So all you have to do here now is to come over to this place now and search keyword. So the keyword I've searched for this particular video here is the high school graduation. So all I'm going to do now is to go ahead and hit this search now, which will actually bring up whether this particular niche I'm going to enter is actually a competitive niche. You can see here that the total score of this is B, meaning that it's actually a good niche. So for you to venture into any niche, make sure you get a score of A or B for you to venture into any niche. So you can see now that this particular niche is actually very good for us to get started on. Then coming down to this particular place, you can see some designs made on this. These are some examples of design made on this. So you can see all these designs. So we can see these designs here. They're actually designs made, and one good thing about the Match Informer is that they pull out their data from the Amazon and also the Redbubble. They pull out their keywords there and everything for them to show you the top trending designs. So you can see here that this high school graduation is actually the best niche for us to enter. So all I'm going to do now is to come over here to make sure that the trademark we are going to use, or the letter or the picture we are going to use, are not copyrighted. So all you have to do now is to come over to this trademark here to get to check if the words we are going to use, the letters we are going to use, is not a brand letter or actually a logo that's actually branded. So because if you get to use this, Match Informer is going to pull down your design and you will not make any sales. So make sure you don't fall victim of this by coming up to this particular trademark here to click and get the best for your design. So once you come over here, you click the trademark here, the trademark alert here, which I'm going to be searching a keyword to make sure that this particular keyword is not copyrighted. So I'm going to be searching a happy graduate. So once I search this now, I'm going to go ahead to click the save here. Once I click the save here, I'm going to go ahead down to click the check thread to know if this is copyrighted or it's having a trademark. So let's go over to the results now. You can see that a happy graduate here, the check here, it is safe. So we can actually use this word now and it is totally safe for us to use this word. So now that we have gotten this, we have checked on the competition and choose a less competitive niche and actually check the trademark and see that using this word is totally free. what is the next step for us to get this done is to head over to your Canva. So if you're using the Canva Pro, you are of greater advantage, but if you don't have the Canva Pro, you can actually use the free version, so it is totally free. Then once we get to do this, we'll come over to the home part here. So we are going to be searching for a design. So I'm going to be searching for this particular design here, which is high school graduation, or I can put it as high school graduates. So let's search it now. I'm going to add t-shirts to this. I'm going to be adding t-shirts, so it can bring up a t-shirt design. So once I get to search this now, so you can see these designs here, you can see it here. Oh, look at it, class of 2025. You can see this, you can see this. So these are excellent and amazing designs. So all we are going to do now is that we are going to choose one and customize it for our Teespring design. So I'm going to be choosing this design now. It's actually a very simple design, so we can be choosing this, or we can go ahead now to choose this. So let's choose this or this. So I'm going to be choosing this now, so we'll be using this because this illustrated all the designs we are going to be using. So all I'm going to do now is to go ahead now to hit the customize template here, which will be going ahead now to customize these templates now. So once this opens up now, we are going to get this customized. So once this opens up now, I'm going to wait for it to open up so we can get to customize this. So what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and pull out this. I'm going to go ahead now and pull it out by renaming it here as graduates. I'm going to add this here. So I'm going to be adding this design here as graduates. So I'm going to be adding it here. So I'm going to be removing this. I'm going to be removing this design, and I'm also going to be removing this design here. So I'm also going to be removing this also as a happy graduate here. So I'm going to be choosing this here. I'm going to be choosing this happy. So what I'm going to do now is to get to move this up. So I'm going to get to move this up here, so it can be up here. So I'm also going to choose the font, so I'm going to navigate this, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep it just a simple design this way. So you can see now that we have actually made a very nice and beautiful design. So all I'm going to do now is to go ahead now to export our design, which I'm going to be clicking this share button now, which will bring up this export option here. I'm going to be clicking the download here, which is actually going to bring up this. So once it brings it up now, so all I'm going to go ahead now is to increase the size. So increasing the size is to make sure that the quality of our design is good for Teespring. For Amazon, you have 4,000 width and 5,400 width. That's the one Match by Amazon makes use of. But for Teespring, you can actually go with a high resolution and they will actually take this. So I'm going to increase this to the end here. I can reduce it to this, can reduce it to this. I can reduce it to 4,278 and 5,500, which is actually very good. So I'm going to be hitting the transparent here. But if you are not on Canva Pro, all you can do now is to go ahead to click the background removal and get to remove the background. But if you're on Pro, all you have to do is to go ahead and click the transparent background here. Once this is done, you hit the download here, which is going to get to download our design. So our design now, once it's done downloading now, we'll be heading back to teespring.com to actually create our design. So if you are done signing up on this, congratulations to you. But if you have not signed up, make sure you get to sign up on this. So I've already signed up on this now. All I'm going to do now is to go ahead now to log in on my dashboard. So once this is done, I will start creating my design. So I'll be logging in with my email account. So for most of you who are actually great on YouTube, you can go ahead to get your YouTube or Facebook. You can actually use any of them. So once this is open now, I'm going to go ahead now to start creating my designs. So you can see here now that this is my entire dashboard here now. I'm going to go ahead now to create my designs. You can see the classic crew neck t-shirt, you can see the women classic tee, you can see the unisex classic pullover hoodie. So all I'm going to do now is to head over now to choose this classic crew neck t-shirts here, which I'm going to choose this now, and I'm also going to customize it. So moving ahead now, I'm going to upload my image now directly now to this design. So I'll be hitting the upload image here, which will bring up our download. So once it brings up our download, I'll go over to the download part here and I will be choosing this. So once I choose this now, I'm going to get it open here so that our design will come up to this. So let's wait for our design to automatically load. You can see here that it says print quality great. So that's the reason why we increased the quality at first. So what I'm going to do now is to scale this a bit high here, scale this a bit high. So this is it. So let's preview this design and check if our design is very okay. So you can see here that our design is very nice. So all we are going to do now is to go ahead now to choose different colors for our design. You can see that the main design is red, so I want to be choosing red. So I will be choosing this for girly vibe. So I'll be getting to choose this here now. You can see this is actually very nice, and I will be choosing this color also, and I will also be choosing this color, and I will also be choosing the blue color here. You can see here I choose a total of 5 color. You can see it here, the white, the blue, and the rest of the color. So you can see here, you can navigate here to check the color choose and know if it actually matches. So you can see here now that all the colors we chose matched very well. So all we are going to go ahead to do now is to set our price. And for some people, they do set their price low so that customers will get to purchase their products, but you can actually go ahead and get to reduce this price a bit so it won't be a bit steep. So let's reduce this price to 20, and also let's come to the euro part here and also reduce it to 20. So once we get this now, you can see that we are getting a total of 4.33 pounds from this sale, and coming over to this part here, we are getting a total of 5.09 dollar in this particular sale if this product sells. So all we are going to do now, once we are done with this, we are going to choose what we want our product to be displaying first, which is the white. So we are going to go ahead now to click the continue part here. Once we click the continue part here, we are actually going to get to set this. So you can see here now that this is already set. So we can actually choose this design for the mug here. So we are going to be choosing the mug, and let's also go ahead and also edit the price here. So we are going to go ahead now to edit the price of this mug to reduce it so that it won't be that much. So we are going to be reducing this now to 12. So we're making a total of $2. Okay, let's leave it at 14.99. we're making $4 here, and coming over to this part here, we can just leave it this way. We're making a total of £3. So once this is done here now, all we are going to do now is to go ahead and click the continue part here. So this is already set here for classic crew neck t-shirt and also for the mug, and also we are going to choose one more design for this, which the unisex classic pullover, which is actually very nice. So we're going to choose this now, and we're also going to edit the price too, so the price won't be that much. So we're going to get to edit this now, so we can see this in 40. We'll be choosing 38.99, $10 profit, or we can actually reduce this to 35. So we're making $7, which is not bad. We'll also come over to this part here, and we'll also be choosing the 45, which will be making a total of 7 also, which is not actually very bad. So we can also go ahead here now to increase this. So once we get to increase this now, all we get to do now is to also choose our color, which I'll be choosing this color here, which is actually very nice, and I'll also be choosing this. I'll also be choosing this color, which is actually very nice, and I'll also be choosing this color here, which is actually very nice. So I'll be getting to choose this now. So once I choose this now, you can see here that we have chosen a total of 5 color: the white, the blue, this sky, this orange, and also this, so the army color, which is actually very nice here. And we have also set our price. I'm going to choose the continue part here. If you also want to have different colors on the mug, you can go ahead and get that, but I prefer this to be on white. So I prefer this to be on white because it will also help us get our sales fast. So you can see here now, you can also go ahead now to choose others and make it at most 5. So but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be leaving it at this 3. So all I'm going to do now is to go ahead now to click the continue part here. Once I click the continue part here, I'm going to be adding my title here. So make sure that the title you are adding is related to your design. So I'm going to be adding this title now, so which is happy graduates. So I'm going to be choosing this now. So I'm going to be choosing this now as our title, and also make sure you write a catching description. This catching description will actually tell this spring on where to display your product. So make sure you write a catching description. So for me now, I'm going to be writing this now for the sake of this video. I'm going to be making it short. So this is what I'm going to be writing on this now. So you can see here what I added here. Add the most amazing design to your wardrobe or give it as a gift. So I'm going to be leaving it simple as this. So coming over now to this now, all I'm going to do now is to go ahead now and click the launch listing here. So once I click this launch listing, this store is automatically going to launch. You can see here that it's generating the products now. So you can see now that this is actually very simple. You don't need to be a pro on Photoshop or anything for you to start earning on this particular website. So once this is done now, our store will automatically be live. So this particular design we created on Canva, you can also use this particular design on the second website I'm going to be introducing you to. You can also repeat the same step and get to upload your product too. So once this is done now, we'll go ahead now to get this done. So coming over to Canva now, make sure you go to Canva and set the actual size for the next website I'm going to be introducing you to. So we are going to wait for this to list so we can go ahead and get this done. So the second website we'll be talking about here is the Amazon Match on Demand. So this is a bit tricky, but this is not actually hard. So all you have to do now is to make sure that you are on the official website here. Make sure that you're on the official website here. So coming over now to read what they said here, they said become a match on demand content creator. Share your designs with the world by creating graphic tees, accessories and more, all printed on demand. We handle your printing and shipping so you can design while we deliver. So you can see that all you have to do here is to design, but the delivery and printing, Amazon is going to do that and get that to the customer that needs them and pay your commission in every sale they make. Same thing goes with the Teespring. Once they get to purchase a product there, they will go ahead now to print your products now and get to send it to customers who purchase this, and you will get your commission. So if you have watched this video to this level and you have not actually subscribed to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get all my updates whenever I drop them. So this, I'm telling you that this is a bit tricky on this, but because of high volume, so this might actually take about 1 hour, or sometimes they take 7 days in their approval. So all you have to do now to get started on Amazon Match on Demand is to go ahead now to click the sign up button here, which will actually redirect you to a page where you are going to sign up on this particular website. You can see here you can sign up with your email or mobile number. So if you have an Amazon account, you can go ahead and get this done. But for me, I would prefer you go ahead to create this account on your own. Go ahead and click the create your Amazon account here and get to create your account. So once you sign in and this is actually approved, you can go ahead to upload the same design which we did on Canva. You can go ahead to upload the same design now to Canva and you will actually be paid. So go ahead now to upload this to Amazon as you did the same thing on Teespring. Go ahead to get to do the same on Amazon. So this is the second website here on our list. Then moving over now to the third website on our list here is the Payoneer. So you can see here the Payoneer here now, you get to refer and you earn a total of $250 once you refer, as well as helping your business to walk around the world. Joining Payoneer could earn both your business and the person who refer you a reward. So once you get to refer here, you'll also be earning an extra commission. So make sure you don't miss out on this. Sign up on it and also earn. So the fourth website I'll be talking about here is the Fiverr.com, which is actually very popular and most of you know about it. So for most of you now who find this very hard to start, you can come over to this particular place now and choose this, which is the writing and translation here. You can choose this. We have the ebook writing, the book writing, the brand voice tool. You can come as low as choosing the AI, where you get to use AI here to create your content. You can see here the AI content editing. You can get to choose this, set up this and get to earn on this. To actually get to join them, all you have to do now is to hit the join them now for you to get to join on this particular platform. You can see this is the requirement. Either you join with your Google account, or you can actually get to join with this or your Facebook. So once you get to join this now and set up your gig, you will be eligible to earn here from this platform. So coming over now to the last website now I'm going to introduce to you now is the Upwork.com. So you can see here connecting clients in need to freelancers who deliver. So you can come over to Upwork here. Either you're coming here to find a job or you are coming here to hire. These are the two things you need to know about Upwork. So you can see the different things which you are going to explore on this particular website is the development and IT, design and creative, AI service, sales and marketing, writing and translation. It's actually the simplest which I offer anyone, a newbie who don't have any understanding on any of this, to jump into it and start doing it. So you can get to jump into this. So for you to get started on this particular website now, all you have to do now is to click the sign up here, which will actually redirect you to a page where you are going to sign up and start earning on this. So once you come to this now, you can see this now. I'm a client hiring for a project. You can see the second part here. I'm a freelancer looking for a work. If you want to hire for your work or project, you can come over here and click the hire. But if you actually want to work on this particular platform, which is the sake of me creating this video, you can come ahead now and also click this. Once you click this now, you will get to apply as a freelancer. You can see here that you don't actually need enough knowledge or become a pro for you to earn on all these websites I introduced you to. So make sure you join all of them and start earning immediately on all this particular platform I've actually introduced you to. And you can see here the first website I introduced here is a teespring.com. You can see here, congratulations, happy graduation is now live. You can see that our store is now live. We can share it and also get to connect our other social media, so we can actually make sale on this particular platform. You can see that our formal design is live now, so our store is live. We can actually go ahead to list it and other stuff. Then the second website I talked about here is the Amazon Match on Demand, which you can actually go ahead here to sign up on it. So make sure you don't miss this. Come to the official website here and make sure you sign up on this, and make sure you don't, there's a difference between the main Amazon account and the Amazon Match on Demand. So come over to this URL, make sure you don't mix it, get to sign up on it. And the third website we talked about here is the Payoneer, where you get to refer and earn some commission. And the fourth we talked about here is the Fiverr, which some people already know about. So make sure you come over to this place to also get started to it and also earn. And if you are coming by my channel again for the first time, or this is the first time of you coming across my video, make sure you click that subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get all my updates whenever I drop them, as I will be dropping other opportunities for you to make money online. And I also drop some potential airdrops you can engage in and also expect a potential reward from it. And the last I talked about here is the Upwork.com. So you can come over to any of these websites I introduced to you here and generate a stream of income for yourself. So this is all about this video, and don't miss out on any of the things I dropped here. So this is all about this, and make sure you go ahead and get to do any one of these to land yourself a decent side hustle. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching.